Hello, this is Dalen75 Games. Welcome back to another Let's Roleplay of Dragon Age Inquisition. I am Theron, the Dalish Mage, right here. Currently in Skyhold Keep, right where I left off from the last one. Spoke to Cassandra right outside the War Council. Left me right outside the War Council. Who's that? I'm not sure if there's anything else to say to Josephine. Probably not.
Sister
But...
Liliana, Inquisitor, is it true? Is the mark on your hand magic cast by Corypheus? And taupe is not
Corypheus claimed it's a spell gone wrong.
I wanted to think it was a blessing. A sign the Maker was returning to his creation. How credulous of me.
Perhaps the Maker set these events in motion so long ago we can no longer see his hand in them.
It would be fitting if that were true. Does it hurt? The anchor, that is.
It looks strange, but it hasn't done me harm.
If it did come from Corypheus, that's a small mercy.
Yeah, so I have to apologize about the up and down sound of my voice in the last, about 20 videos. Yeah, so this will be, what, 104? And it's probably starting around, around 80 videos, I think. The Windows... The boost for the Windows microphone just it keeps going down, like every few days. I have to keep checking it, because it keeps going down. And then, obviously my voice doesn't come across very loud, and that's what happened probably between 80 and 95 for my videos. And then I boosted it up, and it was too loud. I think slightly too loud for the previous 8 videos. With that said, I toned it down, and every time,
this is where a smith should
every day that I record videos, I'm going to make sure it's set properly. And that's a little bit of an amateurish move on my part for letting it go as it was. But I'm pretty sure this is about the correct level for my voice right now. So I'll keep it like this. Alright, wonder if he has anything to say. Harriet?
Uh-huh.
Nope, absolutely none.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
Okay, so let's see craft armor. I want to see weapons. We've got new ones. Masterwork Waveblade. I think we made those, yeah, for our two one-handed weapon users. Cassandra and Blackguard. And I gave that new weapon, that very nice axe, to Blackguard, and he very much appreciated it. Masterwork Engraved Greatsword. Now, oh, that's a very, very powerful weapon. Great Sword of the Dragon. Oh, not so powerful. It is better for Cassandra if I were to make it, actually. Double Bearded Axe, Templar Great Sword, Staff of the Dragon. It's not that great. Apostate Staff, Apprentice Staff. Sacrificial Dagger, that's not bad. Dagger of the Dragon. Curved Dagger. Bow of the Dragon. No, pretty much everything that we have. Darkspawn Shield. Now that, we must, you know what, I think it's the Obsidian. Alpha Shield, Darkspawn Shield, Grey Warden Shield. This is superior. Shield of the Dragon. Grey Warden Shield. Kite Shield. That's not as nice. Reinforced Shield. Yeah, but the Shield of the Dragon and the Grey Warden Shield, I might want to create one. It's actually better than what Cassandra and Blackwell are currently using. Okay, so, well, we can just create it right now. I mean, I could show you what I go through. Shielded Dragon. I can give this to Cassandra, actually. Now, what is the top metal that we're using? There's 3 slots to put things in. Drake Stone. See, it shows the change up here when you do this. So, Lazurite. Obsidian. 24. Obsidian isn't even that nice. Paragon's Luster is the same thing. Stormheart. Stormheart. Serpent Stone. How about Viridium? No, it's Stormheart, and we don't have much of that. We didn't get very much of that at all. It's just 1. I might go with that. Unfortunately, I'm thinking that this metal is so rare, Stormheart. We need to go after that. It's not so much about Obsidian anymore. Actually, it's not about Obsidian at all anymore. But, yeah. I think we should build this shield. Now let's go with the rest. So this also shows the benefits that you get. Drake Stone. What about Obsidian? 5% stagger on being hit. Nothing that great. Paragon's Luster's okay. 5% melee defense. Viridium as well. We can go with Viridium. And then what's in this slot? This is where all the leather from animals comes in. Dragon scales. 15 fire resistance is not bad. 15%. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. It's from the Dragonling scale. So we've crafted it. Firewalker blocking Great Shield. And I will give that to Cassandra. She's right here. She currently has a Great Shield. Let's see. Let's give her... Let's take it off. Thank you. And Firewalker blocking Great Shield. Yeah, it's quite a bit better than what she had. Now, doing that, we crafted that weapon. I doubt we can craft the sword as well as what it could have been. That's Great Sword of the Dragon. Well, you know what? We still can. So, of course, this is all out of character, but 137 to 153. Now, if I look to see what she currently has, obviously 138. So I can basically start where her weapon ends, and I can give her a nicer weapon. She's the only one with Longsword of the Dragon. So where was it? Great Sword of the Dragon. No. Great Sword will be a two-handed weapon. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, I can't. It would be Longsword of the Dragon, and no, it's quite what she has that we've made. Masterwork Wave Blade. That's it right there. So, let's see. Craft armor. Adventurer's hat. Let's see if we can get any kind of better helmet. Light armor of the dragon. Oh, this is actually quite a bit better than what we're using. So you know what? I'm going to fool around with this. I'm going to see what I can make, because I think that with all these new schematics for the dragon stuff that we can create, not significantly better armor, but an upgrade to what we have. So I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Unfortunately, I found out the hard way that anything that says for the dragon, with all the schematics, is for me only. I was able to craft myself a nicer suit, but everything else, all those nice dragon stuff, that's just not for... It's not for anybody but me. Which, I'm not really happy about that, but I actually wasted crafting a nice suit of armor for Cassandra, but... Oh well. It'll just have to be the way it is. Let's make sure she is wearing armor. Yeah, she still has her armor. I was able to, yeah, I wasn't able to do that much. I was able to give myself new armor. It's, I named it Inquisitor Dragon armor. Looks a little heavier than what I previously had, but
Not good enough.
It's better. It's quite significantly better than what I was wearing previously. Okay, so there's this other part around here. Let's speak to Iron Bull. And there's a door over there now.
Inquisitor, huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
Did I ask this? Why the name Iron Bull? I'm not sure if I did.
So how did you get the name Iron Bull?
I picked it. We don't have names under the Qun. Just, I don't know. Job descriptions, I guess. When I came to Orlais, I chose the Iron Bull for myself.
Why specifically Iron Bull?
This may surprise you, but I really like hitting things. Also, it's the Iron Bull, technically. I like having an article at the front. It makes it sound like I'm not even a person, just a mindless weapon. An implement of destruction. That really works for me.
Okay, didn't...
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Let's see. He had something he wanted to show me.
What can I do for you?
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
I really don't know what to expect with this.
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise.
I thought he called me Lucy, but he said you'll see. Dressed like
Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. He doesn't talk much.
I guess I'll go with what he's playing at.
So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori? Or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
I'm gonna go with say little.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't sing the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink. I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option, but a few faces might help.
I'm dressed pretty much like how I was when I first went to the Conclave.
You made it sound like you didn't like the Inquisition.
People don't always tell the truth when you're polite. You've got to poke them a bit.
That's true, actually. I've definitely learned that. The Shems act like that quite a bit, too.
Those two soldiers might think you're an arsehole.
So?
It was good to get their perspective.
Yeah. Sounds like we could use an easy win for boys like Tanner. And vets like Mira have seen enough to be wary. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that. No matter what comes next.
Okay, well that was interesting. That's how I spent my evening. Okay, so let's read this. More about construction, I guess. Construction report, brick mark. Skyhold has stolen bricks. Found a brick mark I know from my elder's notes. Fired in Highever before it was sacked in 480. That was Orlais, but this style isn't. So it was probably looted. There may be others. That time is long past, but the Inquisitor should know where they live. Gannon Mason. Our cause rights a greater wrong. Crimes of the past will be eclipsed soon enough as this becomes the home of the Inquisition, but send word to Highever so they can amend their histories. Commander Cullen. Okay, so we've spoken to Cassandra. That's the blacksmith for all the soldiers, the blacksmithing area. What's up here? You know, I thought that there was something, yeah, there's something I need to do over there. Cullen wants to see me. That was quite a while ago. It was several weeks ago that I noticed that. I think, do these all lead into to one? They may. Just gonna go explore a bit. I mean, because I don't like to leave anything. There's my bedroom up there. You can believe it. Wow. Just for me. All me by myself. No one to share it with. There's a guard here. I can't see anybody coming up here, but you know what? If I was to be up here, I would... Oh, there's a little pathway. What the heck? What is this little thing down there? That's interesting. What would this be used for? I haven't a clue. Yeah, if I was to be up here, I would definitely be moving. You can't just sit still with the cold wind like that. I'm starting to get used to the cold, but, you know... Even though we've lived out in the wilderness, us Dalish, all our lives, this is quite a bit removed. Several degrees cooler than what I'm used to. Plus the wind. The constant blowing of the wind doesn't make it any better. This won't be as high as my bedroom, but let's see what's up here. It's nice to explore. I find it. I find it so anyways. So I definitely live in the very top of the entire Skyhold keep. Nothing else is taller. Let's just jump down. I'm sure my elven legs can... My very springy, spry elven legs can deal with this. So did we go this way? Yes, I think we did. Now let's go see what Cullen was wanting. I think I can just run straight down there, but you know what? I don't want to do that because there was one other place that I missed down here in the very bottom of this building. I'll have to go see Cullen right after. Cassandra. And... oh. Sir Morris. Who is Sir Morris? Sounds like a cat's name, actually.
Oh, Bells, it's you. Morris. Sir Morris, I suppose. I am serving as quartermaster for Skyhold and its arriving throngs. Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
I know I saved... Thren is still in the Skyhold Keep. I saved her. I remember that one clearly. She's one of the few I saved.
The previous quartermaster survived Haven. Where is she?
She... had views. Has views. Perfectly legitimate ones if you share them, Inquisitor. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable now that the Inquisition is in Orlais. She continues to serve, just not at the fore.
Okay, so you're saying that she is not very diplomatic and very rough around the edges, so they needed somebody more, like you said, palatable.
What makes you ideal for this position? It's an important one.
My family has ties to several freehold militias, as well as cousins acting as officers in Ferelden and Orlais.
And your qualifications?
My family holds treaties with 3 new money Tevinter houses, and a rare Orzuma contract with a Paragon namesake.
And your qualifications?
To be honest, your worship, that was my question. I am the nexus of a dozen threads tied by others, designed to cast the widest and most appealing resource net. But I will rise to the occasion. Skyhold will want for nothing. I swear it.
It better be so. It's too important to leave to incompetence.
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
Our capacity increases, as do our requests to suppliers. I've had to threaten some contracts. It was exhilarating.
Interesting. He seems like a novice.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
My gosh. Whoever put you in position, they better know what they're doing. Oh, so this is actually upgrading. Yeah, this is where you go to upgrade. I remember I was looking for where you go for that. Okay, so we need a couple more Blood Lotus, and we need quarries. We need like 3 quarries and a couple more Blood Lotus. That's not that much. Really not that much, but I just have to keep an eye on. I do plan to go to the hinterlands, actually. There's quite a few things. I want to bring down that dragon. We need some practice on fighting dragons, and that's the only one that I know that will actually, that lives in that area, that we could have a chance at. Though it does have little dragonlings in the valley around it. But we also need the shards there too. There's a lot of reasons for us to go out there. And I don't want that dragon to start tearing apart Redcliffe. It is pretty close to Redcliffe. A letter home. Father, no, I will not come home. I know what happened to Haven. I was there, and I am not afraid of death. If none of us are brave enough to stand, then all of us will fall. I am your son. If you trust nothing else, trust me. The Inquisition is our only hope. I would like to request that you stop using such language to refer to the Inquisitor. It is not what you think. He is not trying to replace the Divine or the Chantry or become a god. I know it's hard for you to see an elf in a position of such power, but I think it's time for you to think about why you feel the way you do about them. Don't you remember the stories of Andraste and the elves who helped her? If the Inquisitor is really Andraste's herald, maybe it's Andraste sending us a message, telling us to let go of our foolish hatreds. I just hope you'll be able to see that this is what I want and what I feel is my duty. I think Mother would be proud, and I know she would want you to be proud of me too. Your son and dedicated Inquisition soldier, Eustace. Eustace? Or is it both? Either or? Eustace? I don't know. Oh, I take a peek. This is where people sleep. Probably the common soldiers or the workers. Pamphlet, lift your voices. Greetings. Sing Inquisition? I hope you are excited for our next meeting. I certainly am. In these dark times, fellowship and song will keep us from the depths of despair, so let us lift our voices and our spirits. Here are the pieces we will be learning in the upcoming weeks. Lyrics and musical notations are available in the archives, so come prepared. Okay, so a whole bunch of these songs. Although there were many votes for Andraste's Mabari, I have decided to leave it off the list, as attempts to perform it tend to leave most choir members a sobbing mess. Sinquisitor Faye. P.S. I understand that some of you object to being called the Sinquisition. If you can't come up with a better name, it is not your place to criticize. And no, the Harry Heralds is not a better name. Well, it gives them something to do, I suppose. Because all we do right here is work and train. Not so much work at Haven, because there was nothing really to do. I mean, they put up a palisade, and that was about it. Here, we are repairing the whole keep. And it's a lot of work. They've done an amazing amount of work so far. Okay, so let's go visit Cullen.
Long day.
Not sure what he wants, but we'll see. Now, how do I get up there from this side? Or do I have to go back? Did I pass it? Nope, I can go over here. I missed going up here, actually, when I came this new side that's been opened up before. Now, I'm sure we have guards on the top of this tower. Quite positive we do. We should actually also have people wandering by here, a couple of them, to look down. Not so important during the day. I think at nighttime is more important. You know, we're not potentially dealing with just red... Red Templars. And no, we're not just dealing with the Arch-Demon and the head of all Darkspawn. We are potentially dealing with a new Blight, a Darkspawn horde. And they are known for not caring about their personal safety, and they will actually throw each other over the walls. The ogres will throw them over the walls. That means that they could potentially swarm up here, up the sides, and not worry about coming straight on. They could even swarm over the mountain. Who knows? They really don't seem to have much sense of self-preservation. They do as commanded. I'm not sure if we passed Cullen already. Oh yeah, so this part of the wall is crumpled. It's no longer there. Well, I suppose I can just jump right up over it if I want to, but I'm pretty sure we passed Cullen. Maybe he's in the top of this tower up here. Yeah, he's got to be in this building. And here he is. Is this where his... I guess this is his office.
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. Therenfall Redoubt. The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall, until he was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
Oh, out of character, I was the one that actually reinstated Samson. Now I remember that. Well, not Theron, the Dalish mage, but Marion Hawk did, and that was my choice. And, well, it's come back to bite me in the butt, I suppose. But he was a former addict, and he looked like he was really trying to repent, and he was kicked out of the Templars, and then I had him reinstated, because I vouched for him as Marion. Another mistake that Marion's made. However, I knew all this stuff. Everything he just told me, I knew all about it. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
If it's as powerful as you say, can we turn it to our own use?
Maker, not without abandoning sense and sanity. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about us using it. I was thinking about perhaps using their own red lyrium against them somehow.
I like finding the Red Templars' vulnerabilities before fighting them head-on.
We'll need every advantage against what courses through their veins. Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
But doesn't it grow out of them too? What? I don't understand how red lyrium works. I don't think anybody here does. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.